Millions of people across the Midwest are under dangerous air quality conditions today, Monday, June 5th, 2023, as smoke from wildfires in eastern Canada waft over the region. Wildfires are common in Canada's western province, but this year's the eastern province of Nova Scotia is reeling from the worst ever wildfire season, forcing the federal government to send in the military. Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News, and here's the latest about the health warnings and the air quality here in the United States. The Atlantic province has had nearly 200 wildfires so far this year that have burned more than 22,000 hectares, or about 54,000 acres, and displaced more than 25,000 people. In 2022, there was just 152 fires that burned about 8,300 acres. Across Canada, some 6.1 million acres have been scorched so far this year, equal to more than 5 million football fields. The Federal Minister of Emergency Preparedness, Bill Blair, told reporters on Thursday. People from South Africa even arrived in Edmonds County to fight the fire, and they're all very excited to help and participate and join in fighting the battle. Hazy skies have blanketed a wide swath of the country from Ohio Valley to as far as the Carolinas. Air quality advisories are in effect today in southeastern Minnesota and parts of the upper peninsula of Michigan, as well as more than 60 counties in Wisconsin. So you might wonder why there is an increase in these fires. Situated on the Canadian eastern seaboard, Nova Scotia's climate is heavily influenced by the North Atlantic Ocean, which brings higher humidity and more moderate temperatures than many other parts of the country. Fires are not unusual, but tend to be much smaller than those in the west. The region is covered by what is known as the Acadian forest, which contains plenty of broadleaf like sugar maples mixed with evergreens such as conifers. Broadleaf trees are less flammable than evergreens because their branches and leaves are farther from the ground, and their leaves hold more moisture. The Atlantic Canada received low snowfall this winter, followed by an exceptionally dry spring. Nova Scotia's capital, Halifax, received just 120 millimeters of rain between March and May, roughly a third of the average, according to the Weather Network meteorologist Michael Carter. Up here at the top, you can see the current time of the smoke that it's showing. A band of smoke from wildfires in Quebec will continue to linger across east central and southeast Minnesota today due to very light winds, the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency tweeted Monday, adding that air quality should improve in the evening as thunderstorms help disperse smoke particles from the air. In Quebec, around 14,000 people were forced to evacuate, and more than 150 fires are still ablaze in the province, according to CBC News. Further east in Nova Scotia, officials said Sunday that one wildfire had been contained, but a second covering nearly 100 square miles was still burning out of control. In recent days, smoke from the fires have been drifting over the northeastern United States and settling across the Midwest. Alert warnings of elevated concentrations of air pollution were issued across the regions, particularly for sensitive groups that include children, older adults, and people with asthma and other pre-existing respiratory conditions. Yeah, I noticed that this is extending all the way, looks like down to Florida. So I'll bring this down a little bit and you can see how it is, traveling probably at a southwesterly direction in some areas. Yeah, it's really extreme. Yeah, so, yeah, if you have health problems, definitely stay indoors. It's supposed to rain here too in South Dakota, and you can see we're getting a little bit of that. Let me pull it up. Yeah, maybe once in a while they'll get a little bit down there by Pierre and Rapid City and the Black Hills of South Dakota, and then up over here we got North Dakota. Yeah, I hope they get a handle on it. So what are your thoughts? Has it affected you? Hasn't affected me here. It's been trying to rain, so all we can do is pray for more rain. Please always be prepared for a disaster. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.